You know what? Corey Holcomb may not be the most morally sane guy in the world, or even morally acceptable guy in the world, but the one thing he was right about was Cheyenne Bryant, because I'm not even going to say doctor at this point because she's not a doctor.
Well, why would you call her a doctor, brother? When somebody say Dr. Bryant, it irks me. Where's her colleagues?
And it's really, really tough to see how, we have started this culture of believe all women. And I feel like the believe all women now is sneaking over into everything else. So instead of us as a society starting to check, like ensuring that when people say things, they actually have the things that they say, we don't do that. Cheyenne Bryan was on the Breakfast Club today. And yep, she basically has given us a whole thing. I guess this is her dissertation from her so-called doctorate. Let's jump into it.
For the folks who have already made up their mind to not like me or not understand me, listen, I don't give what your narrative is. I would like for you to recreate it.
All right, so let's start right here. So the first thing she starts off with the interview is to try to see exactly if she can, hurl insults at the people who are questioning this doctorate that she says she has. Now, remember, we weren't the one who said she had a doctorate. She actually came on platforms and said she had a doctorate.
I've been in private practice as a doctor of psychology for 17 years.
Then that gets questioned. We didn't say this. She said this. Now people are challenging your doctorate. No, if you want to come online and you want to say, I'm going to just be giving opinions on a particular topic, that's cool. But when you start to come online and to use the credentials of a doctor or a licensed therapist to say, you should listen to me because I'm a licensed therapist and I've studied and I've spent the time with interventions and I've done all of these things. And this is the issue.
Luckily, I had, I do this with all of the schools. I had downloaded from the actual student portal my transcripts at that time. And I was able to get just about all of my transcripts, including up to like dissertation.
So let me just let y'all know this. She downloaded them from her student portal. That's not even an official transcript. An official transcript comes from like a parchment. If y'all are familiar with it, and I'm sure y'all are familiar with transcripts, they come from parchment generally, or somewhere else that actually gives you those official actual transcripts. And I've actually seen somewhere online where someone has said they've been able to download their transcripts from the school that she actually went to as well. So a lot of what she's saying, you can tell she's already capping what she got going on. But let her continue.
But everything else, there's just no holding take for any of our records, which I think is completely effed up. Just in
They
general.
are going to kill you online this week. They're gonna say,
Yeah, because why wouldn't we though? Think about it. Why wouldn't we bury her online? Because you are out here parading as though you have the credentials of a doctor. I think I made a video on this channel about this the last time, and I said that if you went to an actual medical doctor and he's not a real doctor, you would be suing him from now till next week, basically. Now, I want to know, does she even have any clients and are they watching this? Because I hope that if they're watching this video, they would start to basically go for malpractice, because this is clear malpractice.
I'm the victim here. You said it yourself. Now I'm going to hit him where it hurts.
I don't even know if she has insurance at all, but I hope that they're actually putting something forward. I hope they don't protect this, because this does not help us. It doesn't even help the black community, because now it looks like the black community is compromised and is okay with people who are not qualified to do the actual job. Remember, we're just coming from the whole DEI argument,
Don't do too much.
Well,
though.
you're not qualified, baby. So that's
cool.
all good.
he has no records. They just want to hate you regardless.
It doesn't affect me because if I chose to go get a license as an LMFT, I have my master's in marriage and child therapist. I have my hours. I can just take that and say, hey, let me submit these for licensure, and I want to go sit for my exam, and I'll have to do a study. I don't need a doctorate in counseling psychology to go get licensed as a therapist. That's what we're all missing.
We already knew that. You just sold the audience the last time based on the interview with what's his name again, with Joe Budden, that you don't need a license to do your thing and to practice therapy. That's what you told the audience. In fact, let me see if I can pull it up.
Just to educate some folks a little bit, a license is really only needed so you can bill insurance.
So by telling the audience this, then of course, yes, now people are going to question what you're saying. Look, man, I'm hoping, I'm really hoping that she gets stopped. And one of the things I'm really disappointed about right now is the fact that she actually has platforms to go on about all of this. Like, just the mere fact that there are platforms out there that are sitting down and are giving her the airtime, like even though the Breakfast Club. But you know what? I'm going to excuse this one because at least now it gives me the surety that she has no doctorate at all, and that basically what we have is a phony person in the entire black community. I want to say that I think that she's a plant.
Because I keep burying him, he keeps springing back up.
I want to say that this woman is a plant, and my theory, because this is our theory, my theory is that basically she's been placed to basically invalidate and discredit those people who are actually going out into this particular field, in the field of mental health, who are black. I said it. That at this point in time, I feel like that's exactly what's going on at this point in time. You know, show me otherwise. Because why else would you come out parading as a doctor, telling people that you're a doctor, explaining, you're speaking from a doctor's lens, you've been a doctor for so long, and why else would you be parading around the place as a doctor and you're not really a doctor? Can't find her dissertation online. I haven't found it. Besides, as she mentioned before, she don't have all of the transcript. In other words, she never graduated. She don't have the credentials. But you know what I want to see? I want to see if the internet, especially that other section of the audience, is going to stand up and say that, it's another black man hating at black women again, versus just saying, hey, either you have the credentials or not. Just like either a black man is able to, be a lawyer or not. Or either he's able to be a doctor or not. Let me see exactly if that's what I'm going to get this time. Give me y'all stake, like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm going to talk to y'all soon.